Good afternoon and welcome to the faculty, staff, students, friends, and families of graduates of the second graduating class of Engage Online Academy. My name is Dagan Andrews, and I'm the Director of E-Learning Services and the Principal of Engage Online Academy. Joining us on stage this afternoon, beginning from your left and moving to the right, we have Mrs. Rhonda Solis, Board of Education Director, Dr. Julia Richard, former Board of Education Vice President and current Director, and Mr. Roger DeWitt, Board of Education President. Welcome and thank you for joining us. In addition to members of the Board of Education, we also have members of district leadership, including Dr. Renelle Lang, our Distinguished Superintendent, Dr. Stacy Dattery, Executive Director of Learning Services, and Mr. Ben Alexander, Assistant Principal of Engage and E-Learning Coordinator. Welcome and thank you for joining us on this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring our country by standing for our national anthem. Please remain standing as we welcome our graduates. You may be seated. In just a few minutes, Kylie Adler, Zach Crandall, Ben Eisenberg, and Alana Roth, representing Engage Online Academy's second graduating class, will receive diplomas to mark their graduation from high school. The diplomas these graduates receive represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and achievement. Much like our school, these four graduates have made it to this ceremony by demonstrating a pioneering spirit by their willingness to take on and achieve this milestone in a new and different delivery of education. One of the unique aspects of online education is that students must own their own learning. They must develop the skills and dispositions that empower them to manage their daily schedules. For many, that means balancing work and their studies at the same time, which is absolutely critical to being ready to succeed in post-secondary world of work and higher education. As I stand before all of you today, I'm honored to be able to celebrate this day with our teachers and the families who have supported them on this journey. Students, as you reflect on your time at Engage, I hope that all of you remember the strengths that you already possess and the tools your teachers equipped you with. like the ability to think like a historian, as Mr. Pranky pushed you to better understand the present by connecting it with the past. Or Alana, not just placing in the Long Peak Science Fair by measuring the speed of light, but also the impact you had on other students as you helped Mrs. Williams mentor young scientists to develop their own inquiry skills. Alana, I hope you remember this because I will never forget the look on Mr. Miller's face as he showed us the stack of AP Stats work you turned in that was this thick. I know it was at that moment that Mr. Miller regretted our common agreement of getting all students' work graded and returned within 72 hours. Kylie, your teachers will never forget your tenacity as you work closely with Mr. Miller to understand incredibly challenging math concepts. It is your incredible work ethic that lets us all know you are ready to take on the challenge college has to offer. Ben, it takes a different kind of learner to challenge the answer choices on a multiple choice assessment, and as we work through the challenging problem using the Pythagorean theorem, you demonstrated your command of this concept by using multiple strategies to convince me that the correct answer was not an available choice. Zach, I'm left in awe by your ability to conquer your language arts class in record time, showing amazing capacity to meet deadlines when the pressure was really on. What this tells me about all of you is that you meet deadlines, you work well under pressure, you're problem solvers, you know when to strategically reach out for help, and most important of all, you know how to finish. It is now time for me to bestow upon you, in the time-honored commencement address tradition, some words of wisdom to live the rest of your lives by. I must confess that after staying up late at night mulling over life's lessons to share with you today, that I came to the conclusion that this task is completely unfair. I'm 39 years old, and I'm at an exciting place in my life just like all of you. I feel like I'm just getting started. But it's probably going to be at least another 10 to 15 years before I can look back at this time in my life and be able to provide graduates with life-changing advice. So rather than going to the library and checking out stacks of books to provide inspiration, I chose to take a different approach. I chose to do what our graduates do and Googled it. After searching through words of wisdom from many wise graduation speakers, I found this wasn't much help either. However, I did find some compelling research on happiness and that those who give more tend to lead happier lives. This seemed to be worth sharing with graduates, but it still wasn't enough to make the earth-shattering impact that I hoped to achieve. So I employed our graduates' next strategy. I went to YouTube and hoped to find a video to teach me how to do it. And while searching for themes around giving and happiness, I stumbled upon a video titled "Kindness is Contagious." As I watched the video, I finally found some incredible wisdom from a very wise person that I would like to share with you.
Here at the Ohio Air National Guard Base near Toledo,
This is the 180th Fighter Wing.
Lieutenant Colonel Frank Daly still can't believe the honor recently bestowed upon him.
It's incredible being recognized in such a manner.
It happened at a Cracker Barrel, of all places. As the security camera shows, Lieutenant Colonel Daly entered the restaurant on February 7th for an early lunch. At about the same time, 8-year-old Miles Eckert came in with his family. Miles, in the green hoodie, was very excited. He just found a $20 bill in the parking lot.
Just sitting there?
Yeah.
Did you start thinking of what you could spend it on?
I kind of wanted to get a video game, but then I decided not to.
He changed his mind when he saw that guy in uniform.
Because he was a soldier, and soldiers remind me of my dad.
And so, with his dad in mind, Miles wrapped the 20 in a note that read, "Dear soldier, my dad was a soldier. He's in heaven now. I found this $20 in the parking lot when we got here. We like to pay it forward in my family. It's your lucky day. Thank you for your service. Signed, Miles Eckert, a Gold Star kid." Army Sergeant Andy Eckert was killed in Iraq just 5 weeks after Miles was born. All the kid has ever had are pictures and dog tags,
This is his wedding ring.
other people's memories, and his own imagination.
I imagine him as a really nice person and somebody that would be really fun.
The dad he imagines must also love a good story.
There.
because after lunch that day, Miles asked his mom, Tiffany, to make one more stop.
Excellent. He wanted to go see his dad. And he wanted to go by himself that day.
She took this picture from the car. Follow the footsteps and you'll see Miles standing there behind the flag, presumably telling his dad all about it. And whether heaven heard him or not, his good deed continues to impress here on earth.
You've read it more than once?
I look at it every day.
Kid gave you a bigger gift than $20.
A lifetime direction, for sure.
Lieutenant Colonel Daly says he's already given away the 20 and plans to do much more. He also hopes that little green post-it will inspire other people across the country to give as sincerely and dutifully as this father and son.
Isn't it amazing that life-changing wisdom usually comes from the sweetness of the most naive among us, children? They know how to translate the most difficult personal situations into life-changing moments of inspiration for us all. It was nice to be reminded of that. I was also reminded of the power that your generation has because of your access to the knowledge base of humankind in your pockets, and how you choose to use that information will ultimately determine the impact that you have. I think this quote from Richard Costello sums up the key differences between my generation and yours. In his words, when I was your age, we didn't have the internet in our pants. We didn't even have the internet not in our pants. That's how bad it was. Seniors, I want to personally thank you for choosing Engage. We are lucky to have such amazing young men and women as our graduates. Remember, your kindness is contagious. Congratulations and well done. If I may direct your attention to the screen as we take a walk through the time that led our graduating seniors to this moment.
I wanna be next to you and watch you while you sleep. Lost inside every breath you breathe. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy. Happy. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy. Happy. Years, it's all the same to me, 'cause I'm incomplete and I need you more with every breath I breathe. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one
would now like to invite the Board of Education President, Mr. Roger DeWitt, to the podium to deliver the acceptance speech.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Andrews. What a great honor it is to stand before you all, the class of 2014 in the Engage Online Academy and assembled family and friends, to share with you a heartfelt greetings from the Board of Education. We're excited to join you and your family and friends and the faculty and staff in proudly recognizing your accomplishments. It's my pleasure as a member of the Board of Education for Greeley-Evans School District 6 to certify that each of you has met all the graduation requirements of the Engage Online Academy as recommended and certified by the faculty and staff. This is the big moment, y'all. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Education, you are now authorized to receive your individual diploma. Congratulations to each of you. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the right side of your cap to indicate you have officially graduated.
Graduates, as I call your name, please come forward to accept your diploma. Kylie Jo Adler. Zachary Joseph Crandall. Benjamin Alexander Eisenberg. Alana Jalen Roth. I know, the moment of truth is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Engage Online Academy Class of 2014. Please join me in celebrating their success. If anybody is interested, we do have video footage that you can find on the Weld County District 6 website. So if you're interested in having memorabilia for this event, that will be available here shortly. Thank you all for coming. We do have refreshments and we have cake and something to drink, so please stay with us and let's celebrate together. Thank you for being here.